Okay, we had reached till here. So whatever I will do today, I want to spool that and I want to record that in a file. So what do I do? Spool, and the folder in which I wish to save it is we had Java. What was the folder name? So it's in D drive, Krish SQL, and in this I'll make a file by today's file name. So whatever I record will be recorded in this file. A file has been created by this. You see over here?
Yeah.
So whatever I record, whatever I punch in will be stored in that file now. Okay. So we got how insertions. Okay. Now if you want to insert only the passport, or if you want to insert only those fields which cannot be kept null. So out of these two, only these two fields cannot be kept null, right?
Yeah.
So if I want to insert only these two, so how do I do that? Insert into table name and enter the column names which you wish to insert. So what do you want to insert? And now enter the values. Now enter the
Okay. Yeah.
okay. And if you want to see whether this has been inserted, what is the command to check the table content? Okay. So if you're inserting all the fields directly, you can say values. Directly you can say what?
Values. Okay. Yeah.
This is when you're inserting all the fields.
So if we just do like if we want to just like instead of having to write the values that we want to insert, right? Just do like values, then comma 112 then comma like without inputting anything, but just add
This you're trying to say this. You're trying to say this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's try. So e number, e name. Now what is this? This is your salary. This next is your designation.
That won't have to be in quotes, right? So we can just do like open close, or would that be necessary?
You can write null. You can write null if you want to.
Okay. Yeah.
You can write null if you want to. Like if you want, you can write null. Like how many null have I entered? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more is required, right? You can do this if you want. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you
What
want,
about even without nulls?
if you are saying without null, let's try that. So I'll remove all the nulls. Here, missing expression. Like the single quote is missing.
I think it doesn't make sense when I do that because let's say there's like a database that has like 50 rows, right? Then that would take forever to.
Yeah, exactly. That would not make any sense. So creation is done, insertion is done. Okay. Did we try to alter? We tried to alter by adding the passport, right? Field. Passport field was not there, right? We tried to alter it. Okay. So alter, we've done the addition part, right? Let's modify a column. So if I wish to modify the You can type of the column you can modify. Okay, now what is ename? What is the size of ename?
Name is varchar
Size is 10.
10.
So if I want to make it 15, if I want to make it, so how will I do it?
We will have Krish.
Okay,
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
can modify the structure of the table with varchar, with alter. And if I want to drop the passport table, if I want to drop the passport column,
Just try draw.
okay,
Okay.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like this, we can change the structure of the table with the alter command. Okay. Third DDL was what?
That
So
was the, I mean that we did the trade, right? Insert, update, delete.
so you did create, we did alter, three flavors, rename, right? What do we have? Rename. So you can rename a file like rename table emp krish to emp krish with the extra h. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there's no need for writing the table keyword. Just write what?
Yeah. Rename.
Done.
Yeah.
So now if I describe emp krish with a single h, it says,
Access.
okay.
Yeah.
So this was the rename command. Truncate and drop I'll show you later on. Okay. Because for
Yes.
truncate I need to. Okay, what is truncate? How much content does this table have?
It has like I think 5 or 6 minutes.
Now if I want to delete all these values but I want to keep the table structure, what do I do?
Okay.
Truncate. So truncate table. Okay. Now if I do a select star,
No rows selected.
correct. Now if I want to feed some more data into it now, salary, right? The
Yeah.
next we have is designation. Next we have is gender. Next we have is date of birth. So it will be 09 June 1998. Oh sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's insert one more record. Okay. So now if I want to see this record table, Okay, so here till here we had come yesterday, right? Okay, so the DDLs are done. DML insert is done.
Update. I mean, update is similar to alter, right? Or is it
No,
different?
update will work on the content. Update will work on these.
Okay.
Update will work on this. If you want to change anything from the table content, which because it's a DML, right?
This is the interior
Yeah,
designer.
interior. So let's say Alice's salary has increased by 100 rupees. How much rupees?
100, yeah.
Okay,
We
okay,
can
okay,
update it.
okay. If the company is giving a bonus to all the employees of $100, so I will say what? Update which table?
Krish, then
Then set what which column you want to change.
salary.
So set the column which you want to change with what is the new value? The current salary plus 100, right?
Yeah.
And it is for all the employees.
Yes.
So how many rows updated?
True.
So this
It makes sense.
update, just keep an eye on this number, okay? We'll be using this number later on in our Java program. This
Okay.
query of mine has updated how many rows in the table?
2 rows.
That is the count over here. That is the count of the rows which has been updated. This query of
Alright.
mine has inserted how many rows?
1.
This query of mine has inserted how many rows?
Only 1.
So you got to keep this, and this number is just the integer value. What is it? It
Number of
is
rows.
just the integer value of the number of rows that query has impacted, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now if I want to only update the salary of Alice by $100, okay, if you want to see your updated, if you want to see your updated salary here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now if I want to only see, and if you remember, select will not give you like this, one rows updated, two rows updated. Select will give you the data what you have selected, correct?
Yeah.
So you should have a different, you should know the difference between the these DDL, DMLs and select, because select is not a DML. With select, the
Yeah.
data does not change in the table, data is not manipulated. But with insert, update, delete, the data is manipulated, correct?
Yes.
So select will just return you what your query has asked for, okay? Now if I want to update only salary of Alice by $100, so how will you do that?
I'm gonna guess you update F Krish again.
Update EM. Should we just name it to EK, the table name?
Yeah, that would make it easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So update EK. Set what?
Set. Would it be like Alice dot salary?
No, no. Just no. Set means which column you wish to set.
Oh, salary.
Salary. And what is the new value of that?
Equals
The current
salary plus
the current salary plus 100, right?
yeah.
And whose? Everyone's?
For only Alice.
Yeah. So for that we have where clause. What do we have to filter out?
Okay. Where? Okay.
Where, and where on which column are we doing the where on?
Yeah. Alice.
Which column is Alice in?
E name Alice.
Equals to, and see, Oracle, the data is case sensitive. In Oracle, the data part is case sensitive. This e number, e name, salary, designation, gender and due, this is not case sensitive. But what I am entering the table as the content, that content is case sensitive. So if I do with like this, it will say no record found. It will say what?
No record.
Because there is no Alice by the capital Alice. It matches case, it is case sensitive, the content is case sensitive. So if I want to update my Alice, what will I say? Now how many records will it update?
1.
So what will come over here?
1 rows updated.
Beautiful. Then
Yeah.
And now what will be Alice's salary?
It will be 1,000.
Got it? Okay. Now if I want to update salary of all those people who are earning more than $950.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I mean,
I
if
should
we
write the
one more,
I'll write the question over here. This is my question.
yeah.
So how will you do this?
Well, I was saying, should we create one more like duplicate data line that has someone who has less than 950, so we can just see if it is affecting it?
Okay, you want to do that? Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah. So, sir,
Now tell me.
I had
Now
another
I
question came into my mind.
yes
So, before you said that the data in any data sets that we create using SQL is case sensitive,
yes correct.
right? So, is there a way that, like, let's say we can automate? I'm just curious. It's just a curiosity question. That we
Mhm.
can automate whenever you input some sort of data, right? It gets converted to either all uppercase or all lowercase.
Yes,
Like,
yes, yes.
like you.
That can be done. We have inbuilt functions which to
Okay.
convert the cases to upper lower. We can use that.
All right. I just a little bit curious
So
about that.
because this, if I use select like this, it will still work.
Yeah.
Why will it work? Because select is the
That
oracle
was not
command, right?
sensitive. Yeah.
So see this select star. This will all work fine, correct?
Yeah.
Because this is the oracle command, but the data part is case sensitive. So now how
Yeah.
will you write this command? Increase salary by 100 of employees who are earning more than 950.
I just have
So
a question from this one. Can we use if statements in here?
the if is where? That is PLSQL. That is
Okay.
what you're talking about is PLSQL. We are
What is
doing SQL.
PLSQL?
PLSQL is the advanced version of that. So if you are still interested
Okay.
and if you are having a liking for SQL and you want to venture out into advanced SQL, then we can do that. So it's a
Okay.
very interesting tool. That is PLSQL. What is that?
PLSQL.
PLSQL.
Okay.
So
Yes.
how will we write this command now? Increase salary by 100 of employees who are earning more than
So
950.
we will do update EK.
Update EK. Okay.
Set salary is
Set
equal to
salary
salary plus
equals
100,
to
where salary, where current salary is less than 950.
greater than, right?
Earning more than, yeah. So greater than 950.
Correct.
So, yeah, two rows updated. So yeah.
Okay. So this uh, display me details of Alice or employee number 101.
So then,
If you want to if
so
you want
like
to display only then
below,
okay, display me name and salary of employee 101.
EK, it would be from EK, right?
Where E number equals to Okay, so whichever column you want to select, you can select over here also. And if you want to select all the columns, then for all the column, what do we have?
Yeah.
For all the column, we have star. Okay.
Yeah. So can
Okay.
we just try one thing, just for my clarification?
Mm-hmm.
Update EK. Set salary is equal to salary minus 100. And then where designation is CEO. That work is equal to CEO.
Yeah, that will work. See, after this equal to, if you're having a string, if you're having a, see, after over here, after the equal to, what am I having? A number.
Yeah.
And over here, after the equal to, I'm having a string.
Yes.
If you are having a string after the equal to, better we use like. Better we use what?
Like.
Like. Okay.
Okay.
Now twice the salary has been deducted. So twice salary of Charles has been deducted, means Charles has become now 400, right?
Not Charles. So it would be Ben. Would be
CEO.
900.
Yeah, who's the CEO?
Yeah. Ben would decrease 900.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what update does.
Got it.
Okay, you can also use the between also, like update the salary by 10% of employees who are earning between 550 to 950. Increase what?
Salary.
Increase salary by 100 rupees, yeah, $100 of employees earning between 550 and 950. So how many employees salary will be updated?
Yeah.
2. Now let's do that.
So update
Update
EK.
EMP, update EK, right?
EK.
Set.
Salary. Would it be just like plus 10%?
Okay, if you want to do 10%, that salary
So
plus
so 0.1
10%,
times.
10% of salary. Okay.
And just to clear it out, do we have to put brackets or will it
No,
follow
no, no,
bedrest
bracket, no
rule?
need to put bracket. Salary plus 10% of the salary, where what?
Where
Where
salary
salary,
is between
salary between
950 and
550 and,
902.
so how many records are updated now? 2. And what will be the salary of Ben?
Ben would be 990, Charles would be 660.
Okay.
Yeah,
So like this, you can play around with this updates.
that's cool,
Okay,
yeah.
if you want to delete a particular record, then let's say if I want to delete the record of Charles, so
So I can do like update EK.
no, delete, we have delete command. For that we
Yeah,
have delete, you see over here.
yeah.
So delete it in itself is a command, so you can use
Okay.
that command. So
So
how
then
will you use that? Delete from
EK.
ek, where
Where let's say E number
e
is
name
1 or
like,
is Charles.
okay, done.
Yeah.
Okay, if I want to delete all the records from the table, then
Truncate or
hmm,
right. Truncate takes it that
I can also do delete star from ek. Getting the point?
yeah.
So we'll delete all the records. Delete star from, what happened?
table name. That just makes sense.
We have a table ek, right?
Yeah, we have the name is ek.
Delete star from ek, yes. Why is it saying invalid table name?
No clue.
That's how you delete. You just delete it from.
Like try displaying ek.
Hmm?
Maybe try displaying ek first. So select start from ek, and then see if it outputs anything. And if not, then
Table is there.
yeah, okay, then just kind of weird. Delete star from ek.
Yeah, delete star from ek we have.
And then what?
This is there.
This makes sense.
I'm 100% sure this command is there. See, delete star from table. Well, I want to show you the difference between delete star and truncate now. It's there. This command is there. I'm 100% sure about. Delete all from the table is there. So my question here is, if we have truncate, then what is the purpose of, what is the difference between delete star, because that also is deleting everything from the table. So
Yeah.
it's the categorization. Truncate comes under which category? DDL, right?
Yeah.
And
We also
delete
should
delete comes under which
inform.
category? Okay, it says delete from. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
just try delete from. Okay, yeah, it's delete from. There's no star. Okay,
Okay.
so what is the difference between now delete from ek and truncate? They are doing more or less the same job.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're same job, yeah.
but now the difference lies, if I want to save all my work, if I want to save all my work, I have to write commit to save my work, correct?
Yeah.
And commit is to save the DMLs. Commit is to save the. So these are all DMLs I have fired over. Yes or no?
Yeah.
From here onwards, I have. This is the last DDL I fired, correct?
Yeah.
Now post that I have fired all only DMLs.
That's right.
We did one rename also, right?
Yeah, we didn't rename yet.
Yeah, this was the last DML I fired, correct?
Yes.
Last DDL. Now DDLs are auto commit. Remember this. DDLs are auto commit, means you don't have to save them. You have to, once you fire a DDL, it is automatically saved, correct?
Got it.
But
Yeah.
DMLs have to be committed. DML have to be saved.
Yeah, they have to be committed.
So to save the DML, you have three options. How many options do you have to save?
Three options.
To save DML commands, we have three options. First is a graceful exit. What is first?
Graceful.
Like you terminate your prompt with the exit function. With the exit. Okay, you type this and hit enter. What are you doing? Yeah, if you click on the red cross over here, this is a forceful exit. What is this?
Forceful exit.
So if you do a graceful exit, what will it do?
Save.
Save all your DMLs, correct?
Yeah.
Second option is to fire the commit command. Which command?
Commit command.
And third option is to fire a DDL. The DDL will commit itself plus will save all your previous DML work also. Am I getting the point?
Yeah, I got the point. Yeah.
So if I do a forceful exit over here, everything has been saved till where? Till the last DDL. The last DDL was the rename one, correct?
Yeah.
So till the rename, everything has been saved. So everything has been saved till here. Now going onwards from here, all these commands need to be committed, need to be. If I just do a forceful exit over here, I will come back to the state where I was when I renamed the table, correct?
Yeah.
So when I renamed the table, I had two records and they were Alice and Ben, 900 and 1000, correct?
Yeah.
We didn't have Charles and we didn't have any modification of this nature. So if I do a forceful exit now, what will happen?
It will just you'll come back and have this line.
Because this DDL committed all the previous work, right?
Yes.
Whatever updates I made before this DDL has committed all my previous changes. So now let's do a forceful exit, and if I do a force, just take a screenshot of this and we should come back to this state.
Yeah.
Taken?
Once you.
Hmm?
Yeah, done.
And now I've done a forceful exit. Now again I open. Okay.
Yeah.
Now if I do select star from here, correct?
Yeah.
All the DMLs which I had executed, those changes have not taken effect. Why?
Because they were not saved.
They were not saved because DML needs to be saved. So if I fire any DML means
Yeah.
insert, update, delete. What are DMLs?
Instead of the delete.
So if I do any insert, now to save this, how many options do I have now? Tell me.
We can do a graceful exit. So
One of the easiest is
commit.
commit. Okay. Now see, I logged in at 10 a.m. in the morning. Let's say. What time did I log in?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. and till 11 a.m. I worked on something. Let's say I executed 100 SQL DDLs. I executed how many DMLs?
100.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from 11 to 12 also I worked. And I executed again more 100 DMLs. So how many DMLs did I execute in total?
200.
200. So now if I do a commit over here, will commit how many DMLs?
200.
200. But my boss tells me that Umar, whatever changes you have done till 11 o'clock are fine. Changes made after 11 o'clock are not appropriate. So don't save them. Now what to do? So after after a regular period of interval, I will add a save point. What will I add?
The save point.
And give a name. Now, how many save points do I have?
1 or 2 in this case.
Now I want to save commit work till where?
S1.
So I will say commit to S1. So we'll save my work only till,
First 100 lines.
yeah, will not save this. Okay, that is the use of save point. So let's do it now. So now I can add a save point. Okay,
Yeah.
so this will be my save point, correct?
Yes.
Now let's add one more.
Let's say we delete like Charles.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can delete it also if you want. You want to delete Charles?
Then we can delete Charles. Yeah.
But if you just inserted Charles, then I just want to show you the difference between like how the save point works. So let's insert one more record.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
And this is DOM. Okay, rest all is safe. And what is this? Same point S2.
Yeah.
Now my boss says that you don't need to add DOM.
Okay.
Only we had to add Charlie. Now
Charles.
what to do?
Then we can do commit S1.
So
No.
we can do a rollback. What we can do?
Oh.
What we
Rollback
can do?
S1.
Rollback to where?
S1.
Okay, now if I do a select star,
Then you're going to say
yes.
yeah.
Has this been committed yet?
No.
No. So if I want to roll back, I have to roll back before the commit. Because if I commit, changes will be saved permanently, right? If I commit now, these changes will be saved permanently. So if I want to roll back, I have to roll back before the commit.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want DOM to take place. So what I do? Roll back to, right? Krish, you there? Hello? So now if I say roll back to S1, what happens? The
Like we will go back to
database is
S1.
reverted to the state of S1, means when we had
Yeah.
only Charlie, correct?
Yes.
So now if I fire this query, done. And now
Yeah.
if I do a select star from EK, what will it show me?
Everything after Charlie.
Got it?
Yes.
And now if I commit,
Then it's gonna save until Charlie.
getting the point?
Yeah.
So these were the DCL. What were these? Or this was a TCL rather. What were they?
TCL.
You see?
Yeah.
Okay. This is when we create new users. This is what the DBA does. There's a profile called Database Administrator. Have you heard of it?
No.
In Oracle, there's a profile, there's a job opening called as DBA. That is called as Database Administrator. So that DBA's role is to grant and revoke privileges. So this is, you can create a user and then grant that user privileges, revoke privileges from the user, all that stuff. But you won't be needing that much. And select, you know what is select, right? Just to fetch data from the user, we have select, correct?
Yes.
So we've covered the basics of almost all of the SQL commands. Okay, now we also covered the constraints. Yes. Yeah, mathematical operations are done on numbered, the column which have number as a data type. So if you want to find the sum of the salary, so what will we say?
So it's okay. There is some command away.
Correct.
Yeah.
Likewise, we can also find, so sum and count. What is the difference between sum and count? So if you have $300 notes in your pocket, total how much amount of money are you having?
$300.
And total how many notes are you having?
3.
So this is the difference. Sum will give you the sum of the money and count will give you the count of the notes.
Okay.
So this will give you 3. Correct?
Like that. Okay, got it.
Then what is the minimum salary we are having?
900.
Maximum salary?
1,000. Let's see
Average
salary.
average salary?
966. Wait, no, wait. 903.
Okay. And if you want, you can filter out what is the average salaries earned by the males in the company. So what is, if they give you a question, display
So we can do the same.
average salary of male employees. Tell me now.
So select average salary from EK where gender or G is equal to is like M. I think it was just G for gender.
No, G is, as it is having only one character, it's showing that over there. If you want to see the size, you can do what?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. If you see the column name, gender. Okay.
Yeah.
So likewise, you can do these queries. Understood?
Yes, understood.
Okay. So now let's try to do some assignments. Okay. I also want to teach you nested query. Which query?
Nested queries.
Nested query is query within a query. What is nested query?
Query within a query.
Nested query is called as query within a query. Very important it is. It is also called as subquery. It's also called as
Subqueries.
okay. Now I'll explain with a very simple example. Let's do a select on the table and okay. You see, if someone owns a printing press and he is printing books, okay,
Yeah.
he's make this textbooks or these novels, so that goes via two machines, the printing machine and the binding machine, correct?
Yeah.
First the pages are fed to which machine?
The printing machine. Blank pages to the printing machine.
So the pages are fed to the printing machine, and whatever is the output of the printing machine goes as an input to the
Binding machine.
right?
Yeah.
Am I understood?
Yeah, that's understood.
And what is the output of the binding machine is the final output.
Yes.
So final output is for the binding machine, correct?
Yeah.
So what we can think of is the binding machine as the outer machine, and this outer machine has some helping inner machine which is helping in its task,
Which the printing machine.
and that is the printing machine, correct? So which is the inner machine
Printing machine.
and which is the outer machine?
It's gonna be the binding machine.
And the output of the inner machine goes as input to the outer machine.
Yes.
Output of
Printer goes to binding machine.
goes as
Input to the other machine.
make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's from this table, now we have this, right? So I want you to find the maximum salary. Hmm?
Yeah, so we do select from EK.
What will it be?
Select max salary from EK.
Is that 1000? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want you to find the name of the employee who's earning 1000.
Find
Tell me.
so I'm guessing it would be something like
Select.
find select
Hmm.
max salary or
No. Select e-name. No, my question is very simple. Display name of employee who's earning 1000. So select e-name.
also from EK where salary is equal to 1000.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is Ben. Correct.
Yes.
So have you understood these two query? Find the
I
maximum salary and name of the employee who's earning 1000.
Yes, I understand.
Now my query is display name of the employee who is earning maximum salary. This is my single query now. So what is expected? What is the output expected? What is the output of this query expected as? Hello? You there?
Hello.
What is the output of this query expected as? Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Krish.
Yeah. Okay. I couldn't hear you for the last 5-10 seconds. I don't know what happened.
So my question is, I want you to display the name of the employee who's earning maximum salary.
Yeah. So
One
we
query.
select,
Yes, tell me.
we select the name from EK where salary equals max salary.
No. So max salary, how do you get the max salary? What? So where salary equals to, now again a query inside.
Okay.
So this is the inner query, right?
Yeah.
So first this query will be executed. So select max salary from employee from EK. What is the output?
That's 1000.
So this query will return me 1000.
Yeah.
So output of this inner query is 1000, and now select ename from ek where salary is 1000, right?
Yes.
So the output of the inner query is given as an input to the outer query.
Yes.
So this will return me Ben. Done?
Yeah. Yes.
So this is called as what? Nested query. Okay. Then we also have order by and group by. What do we have?
Order by and group by.
So order by, if you want to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. So if I want to arrange the employees with their date of birth, with their, so select star from employee ek and order by which column?
DOB.
Okay. Ascending or descending?
It's ascending. Ascending.
If you want in descending order, then okay. If you want to order them by their salary, got it?
Got it.
Ascending or descending?
That's ascending.
So default is ascending.
Yeah.
So like this you can order the data. And if you want to group them according to a category, then you can use group by. Then you can use what?
Group by.
Group by. So if I want to
group by salary here, right?
Huh?
We can only really group here by salary.
Group by we do as per category. Like you can do group by the designation manager. So it will collect all the managers together, accountants together, CEOs together. Or you can do group by gender, all females together, males together. So that is the real purpose of doing group by. Salary, there will be a lot of variants, right? So if I have 10 people, they might have 10 different salaries, correct?
Yeah.
So the group by will not make any sense because there will be 10 different groups.
That's true.
Yeah, so if you want to do group by, do on some category like gender. So if I have 100 employees, I'll have max 2-3 genders, right? Not more than that. So that will help with doing the grouping easier. So if I want to group by the gender, group by the, hello? Okay. You there? So I want you to show me the categorization, like what are the males earning and what are the females earning.
Okay.
Show gender wise. I want you to show me gender wise total income. So what is the total income of the males?
Total income of males is 1900.
And of females?
900.
So how do we do? So what I want to show, the total income and the gender, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to show, select the gender with the sum of salary, correct?
Yeah.
From and group by what? So you have to group by on any of the column which you have selected. If you have not selected the column, you cannot do a group by. So which column?
Gender.
Gender. So what is the output do you predict? What is the output do you predict?
M is equal to 900, F is equal to 900.
Perfect. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, and what does where do? Where does this where filter out from the filter? What does the where clause do? Okay, see if I say select star from ek, what will this do? Will display me all the records, correct?
Yeah.
But if I want to display only those records who are earning more than 950, then
We can do the semicolon and then
huh?
let's check where salary is greater than 9.
So what does the where do? It filter out from the from clause, correct?
Yes.
What the from returns, if I want to filter from that, I will use the where clause.
Yeah.
Okay. What the group by returns, if you want to filter by that, then
Sorry, what was that question?
what the group by returns, if you want to filter from that, you have to use having. You have to use what? Now what will this return you?
By gender. So it's just gonna group by gender.
Hmm?
It's just gonna group them by gender. So like M is equal to this.
This will return this, right?
Yeah.
But now if I want to show, is there any gender which is earning more than 1500 cumulatively? Which is that?
Group by gender where salary is good.
No. So whatever the group by returns, if I want to filter from that also, then I have to use having. Use what?
Having.
Having what? Which?
Having salary greater than.
No, the sum of salary. This is a column. This is a column name.
Yeah. Yeah. Sum of salary greater than 1500.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this will filter out the group by also. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
So comfortable with order by, group by?
Yeah.
So this is done. Constraints are done. Mathematical functions are done.
Relationships.
This is left. Order by is done. Group by is done. When we do the relationship, that time we'll do the joins also. So maybe in the next session we can start with the, because this is a very lengthy topic. So this will require one full session, and the joins are a part of relationship. So relationship and join go hand in hand. Meanwhile, we can explore some other thing in SQL meanwhile. So if we open the SQL tutorials, we can see what topic we can cover, which we haven't not covered till now. We have 10 minutes left.
Maybe MySQL.
Hmm? Okay. What is MySQL? This is MySQL. Okay, good topic you've raised. See, this is MySQL. So I installed WAMP, and this is this is the database of WAMP. So let me show you to you from scratch. So this is MySQL. The queries are more or less the same.
So should I also?
So you got to install WAMP if you want to explore this. I'll send you a link. So you can try installing this. In this you will get MySQL, or you can install the MySQL Workbench. See, you see this?